Okay guys, so for this video, if this decides to focus, we're gonna be doing how I annotate my books. So I don't always annotate books, and sometimes if I do, if it's like a little cheeky like romance or something like that, I just literally underline it with a pen and then just use one color for all the tabs and that's it. But when I try to get jiggy with it, we do have a little system. So let's see, for example, I guess let's start off with one of the first books I ever annotated, and it was Bleak House by Charles Dickens. I had to read this for school, and no, I did not annotate it because of school, but it helped when doing the assignments and stuff. I read this in my junior year of college, but as you can see, I just like underline and put it. In these books, I would write something up there if I needed to, like that, so on and so forth. So I give myself, in the beginning of the book, I put one of each color, and then I put what each color indicates, as you can see. So in this book for blue, it is descriptions of things that just ain't no way I wrote descriptions of things that describe something else. Oh, okay. That describes something else. I thought it just said descriptions of things that describe something. I was like, you don't say, Sherlock. Something surprising or important. And then green was a gothic setting. And then yellow was gothic elements that are not the setting. Orange was interesting / weird. And then pink was racism and talk of people of color and creepy stuff. So I guess there was racism in here. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. Like I said, I would just underline and then tab it next to it. And then if I wanted to write something, I either write it in the margins or wherever. I don't think I wrote a lot in this one, in this book. Let's see, I'm trying to find. Okay, I guess here I put no shit Sherlock next to it, but it's just basically like that. So this was one of the first books I annotated, so I was kind of learning my style and stuff, but when the teacher saw it in the classroom, the professor, she was like, wow, this is nice. I love that for you. And I was like, thanks, I love it for me too, because I literally love how it looks though, the tabs. And then we also annotated the same way two more other books. So we have A Winter's Promise. This one is, the first one, A Bleak House, was for school, and it was a gothic novel. I'm sorry if you could hear my dog going batshit crazy out there. And this one is a fantasy. Okay, so for this one, I did not put in the front, which I should put it here now, what it was. But in my handy dandy pouch, I do have what I guess would I usually use the colors at. So on this side we have the regular like colorful ones, and on this side we have these types of tabs, which I've used on some books, but now you can like kill me and I don't know what books I used it in. So like for this one, green is for angry or annoying, orange is relatable, yellow is important information, pink is love, blue is sad and upsetting, the dark purple is shocking, the light purple is funny and weird, and red is quotes that I liked / something I enjoyed. So this is what we have. And then on this side there was, I think, more. So with these colors, the first one is love, the second one is quotes I like, the third one is important, the fourth is relatable, the fifth is funny, shocking, weird, angry, enjoyable, so it's interesting, and sad. So this is, I guess, my key for it. So this one I tabbed, but not heavily so. Just a couple of tabs. And let's see, even this one I wrote. This was just underlining. Okay, in this one you see I tabbed, and then on the side I wrote. So you can always write on the margins or wherever you feel like writing. You could also write at the top, doesn't really matter. Or you can just not write on it, or you can also get like a sticky note, write on the sticky note and put it on here. If you don't want to write on it, you could just tab it. If you want to underline it, and then you'll just know because of the tab, because I know some people don't like to write on their books. I used to be the same way, but then I was like, no, it's fine, it's my book. And it's nice to just go back and like look at the book. I just saw something here and it says, I 100% relate to Ophelia, the anxiety. So it's just nice to do so. And then we have a Star Wars book, and that is Queen of Shadows. And this is how it looks. She was very tabbed. For this one, I stopped underlining and I got markers. So now we highlight. So this one we only use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we did important information, relatable, sad, angry, love, and shocking / weird and funny. We all put them here together. And for this one, I got markers. So let me show you guys what it looks like with the markers to highlight. At first I felt scared because I was like, it's gonna bleed so much, and it bled, but not like that bad, so I don't mind it. And then that's just it, and then I just tabbed them. So now for the materials, I have them all in my How You Doing friends bag. They're all in there, as you can see. Let me take it all out. So I have these in here for these tabs. These are more like the muted colors, which on one side they are a brush pen, and on the other side it's a fine line. And obviously I use a fine line to underline because if I use a brush pen, this is like a color, so it will color over the words. It's not a highlighter. So I have these. I don't tend to use these as much. I use these more like my poetry books when I just want to tab whatever poem I liked, just because these are very dark, so when you put it on top of the word you can't really see under it. So I decided to use those for that. And it's giving dark academia, so like poetry and like, yeah. So we got those. I bought these, I think it was like at Hobby Lobby like years ago, and they still work. So I have these for my journaling and stuff, and these are here for that. Then I have these two ultra fine 0.5 like felt tip thingies. I have the black and the red, and it's just the fine tip, as you can see. And I use this to like either underline or write in the margins, especially if I'm highlighting. I can't write in the margins with a whole highlighter. And these are from Dollar Tree. They have red, black, and blue, so I can't make it any cheaper than that from Dollar Tree, and I think each pack brings like 8. So I have a couple of those. I just only have 2 in here. I also have just a regular pen in here. This is the Bic Gelosity, so that I can write with it. It just looks like that. It's just a regular gel pen, or any pen really works, but that's the one I have in here now. I used to have this Sharpie pen in here and some other ones there. I don't remember too well. And then the star of the show, my favorite little highlighters, and they are the Stablo Boss Originals. So they look like this. We have the blue. It comes in a pack of 6. So we have blue. Then we have yellow. And because of this reason, I put my tabbing just to 6, because there's only 6 of these. And then the tabs that I buy are from Dollar Tree, and it brings like I think 10 colors, or like 8 colors, and then a double of orange and yellow. So I just use those for like poetry books, or like if I'm doing just like a random book like Betting on You, let's say by let me get it. Like for example, this one, Betting on You, is just, the tabs are just the yellow ones, as you can see. So I was just highlighting what I wanted. This is what I do for like some books, you know what I mean? And then I just highlight and I just put the tab, so it's nothing too crazy. So that's what I use the extra tabs for. And then like I said, we have orange. There we go. And these are very smooth. I love them. I think these are like the best for annotating. I've tried other ones, but they just don't hit the same. We have the pink, which we love. We love to see pink. Looks like that. I think the most important thing is to annotate with your heart and how you want, because at the end of the day I can show you how I annotate, but it might not work for you, and it doesn't work for everyone. So whatever makes you happy. And if you've never annotated before and you're like scared of writing in your books, you can start off by first just putting the tab where you want it, you know what I mean? Especially these tabs, they literally point to what you want. And then I would get a sticky note. You can buy sticky notes. I have like so many that I bought that are like this, you know what I mean? So we have just the regular post-its and like different little colors, or we have these like peaches, little swirlies, strawberries. We have some, get me, some pachacos. This one that just literally says notes. Some sky ones. I thought there was two on there. It's a different one that you can always just, you know, get and write on if you don't specifically want that. A lot of these are from the Dollar Tree and from like Shein, so I would look into them. These are the only ones that I bought in Atlanta when I went at a Korean store. But it's really just whatever you want. And then if you want to do other than that, you can like get just one highlighter and one tab and be like, I'm just gonna highlight what I like in this book. And then the second time around you can be like, oh, I'm gonna highlight what I like and what I didn't like, and then you can do what I related to and go on that way until you build up to it. Because I know at first it's harder to get into it. I know it's hard to start writing in your books. I remember the first time I was like, no. But I think I started it with like Bleak House mainly, and that was like one for school, so I was like, okay, it doesn't matter. So just be kind with yourself when doing this, because at least for me, I didn't like that before. I used to be like, ew, why are people writing their books, weirdo? But you know, I get it. And then we have these tabs. I ran out of the color that was here, but it's basically these. I bought, I think it brought like a pack of like 10 of these full thingies for like $4 on AliExpress. You could buy these literally on AliExpress or Shein or Amazon or anywhere, just wherever you find the cheapest price. And they're very nice tabs. The only thing I don't like I said, is that it's the dark color. But I do know that they sell ones that it's like one part dark and the rest is light, so you can put it inside of the book, and then what hangs out is the dark part, which I think that's what I would buy next time, just because that way I could look under it. And then these I buy, obviously like I said, they're bigger and includes more colors, but I've just been using them up and then I just cut it off because I don't want just the plastic on there. These are from the Dollar Tree. They're $1.25, and honestly they're great. They're amazing. I go and I buy a lot and I stock up on them, but I'm running out, so I need to go buy more of these. I still have like 6 more packs of these, so I'm fine with those, but I need to buy more of these. So whenever I go to the Dollar Tree, I just buy them, and I think they're very nice to have in your car. Usually in my car I keep one of these and like at least a pen, so just in case I want a tab. But honestly, I never leave anywhere with a book if I'm not taking a pen, because what if there's something that I like and I could just underline it, and then eventually I'll come back home and just tab her up. So yeah, Like I said, it's not for everyone. You might try it and be like, I don't like this, but you can also start slowly. You don't have to be like very fully committed, and just do what feels right to you, because at the end of the day, it's your book and you're the one that's supposed to like it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you start annotating and see if you like it, and if you don't like it, it's okay. So thank you guys for watching. See you in my next video. Please thumbs up, subscribe, and comment and all the YouTube stuff, please. It helps my channel a lot. Thank you very much once again, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.